This is my 20th year of doing voiceovers full time, and here's what I learned. Happy New Year, by the way. I'm Trish Bassani, if you don't know me, and I've been full time since 2004. What a decade, 2 decades. First, from being in the business for this long and seeing others that have been in it this long, you can't get complacent. That's one thing that any kind of freelance business does not like. Don't get too comfortable, and you have to always keep marketing. The next job could be around the corner, but sometimes it's not. How do you handle that? Do you have the mental capacity to go weeks without a paycheck sometime? All I know is the people that are doing this and have been doing this for a long time and being able to sustain a full-time living doing voiceover, they have 3 things in common. 1, lose the ego. I was just a snotty 25-year-old when I got started, and I was a big fish in a small pond and a radio personality in a tiny little corner of New Jersey, and I thought, I'm a shoo-in for voiceover. This is easy. My very first voiceover coach humbled me very quickly and said, do not tell anybody you're in radio. While I believe it did help me early on, there is a huge difference in skill set between being an on-air personality on the radio and being a voice actor. Acting being the key difference. So humble yourself. You're probably not as good as you think you are. Sorry. Number 2, get coaching. Understand that you need coaching. You can't just get behind a mic and just be good at this automatically. Trust me, I see hundreds of people coming into the Facebook forums, the Facebook groups, the Facebook voiceover groups, and talking about how they just bought a microphone and how do they find work. If it was that simple, unfortunately, a lot of people would be really successful at this. But what I'm imploring you to do is do a little research in the business. I have a starter guide if you're interested, but there is a lot more to it. If you're just going to buy a microphone and try to make money by just putting your voice out there, it's not going to happen. I'm not trying to be discouraging. I'm just telling you, you're going to wind up spinning your wheels if you don't choose to invest and learn a little bit about the performance styles that are really needed in order to make it in the business and be competitive. Do you know the difference on how to read a commercial and how to read a narration? They're actually 2 different performance styles. Ask anybody that's been doing this for a long period of time sustainably, and you'll find that they all started with coaching. So 1, lose the ego. 2, get coaching. Actually learn. Even the best athletes on the planet, the best singers on the planet, they all got better because of coaching. It works. You will get there so much faster than and you won't get there at all, unfortunately, just trying to find nuggets on YouTube. It's not going to happen, guys. If you really want to do this, learn the craft, learn what it takes, the differences between the reads. The 3rd thing is professionally produced demos. I don't care what anybody says. There's not many people out there that are getting work by just making their own samples. If you want well-paying voiceover jobs, you won't get them with self-produced demos. You want to keep yourself down by selling yourself for really low prices on Fiverr and other lowball sites, then go right ahead. But if you want a chance at actually making the big bucks and being able to work from home and not have to stress over pleasing lowball clients all the time, then you have to invest a little bit up front. Get coaching, get the demos. It's worth it. Save up some money if you need to and make it happen. I know people that spin their wheels for years trying to do this for free or trying to get into this for free. If you ask anybody that's trying to do that, they're not making any money. I quit my 9-to-5 years ago. I left corporate America. I couldn't afford it either. I think I was making $36,000 a year. I had an apartment and a car payment. Well, back in 2004, you could sort of do that, but I didn't have a whole lot left over, and I had no life whatsoever. So I cut my cable, I ate ramen, and I saved up for voiceover coaching. And a year later, I started really making money and starting to ramp myself up to go after national commercials. So if you'll make the sacrifice if it's important to you. If you're just looking at voiceovers to make a quick buck, don't even bother. It's going to be a waste of time. I'm here for you if you need help. I do have a starter guide. If you go to vochecklist.com, there's also some direct marketing. Those of you that do have training and do have demos, if you have a website, you have everything you need to do direct marketing if you find you're auditioning too much from the pay to place. If you're brand new and you do want to learn the home studio, the marketing, and the demos, and the technique that you need to get the actual work, then you can go to myvoplan.com. It's a 3-week intensive that I'm starting to teach January 7th. And whether it's me or someone else, I do encourage you to look into things and look into taking some classes. You will get there so much faster. All right, guys? Happy 2024, and I hope to see you around.